Saturday headlines with Elliotte Friedman is first. And Elliotte, Alexandar Georgiev, what just happened?
Well, early in the second period of this game, Nashville was up 4-2. And on the 4-2 goal, I don't know if you really see it, but he gets an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and actually the Avalanche take him out of the game. And what he did was he shot the puck there, and it actually, I think, hit the glass and went into the crowd. So he gets the penalty. They took him out. They've rallied to go 6-4 ahead 6-4 behind a Noonan. But we'll see if the league does anything with this. They generally frown on players shooting pucks or throwing sticks into the crowds. You remember Matt Sundin getting a game all those years ago. So we'll see if anything comes of it.
So we were tracking at Mattamy Centre the OHL Cup today. The Oakville Rangers are champs. Highlights coming up here in just a second. You're also following big names in the NCAA, the chase for the Frozen Four.
Yes. So this time of year, there's a lot of players like the CHL. These are all best of sevens. But in the NCAA, a lot of these are one game and knockout. And NHL fans wonder, what is this going to mean for a player on my favorite team? And earlier tonight, Minnesota was leading Boston University 2-0, and Canadiens fans were starting to wonder, does this mean we could have a Lane Hutson sighting? And this is the go-ahead goal scored by Hutson himself, 4-3. They're up late in the third period. Macklin Celebrini has 2 assists. Now, the Frozen Four isn't until the 11th and 13th of April, so it would be late in the NHL season if he does decide to want to come out. But the Canadiens fans are watching this tonight. Late, Boston University is winning. There is another player, a lot of NHL teams were keeping an eye on, a defenseman by the name of Scott Morrow. Morrow was the 40th overall pick in the 2021 draft. He has one more year of eligibility, but there were a number of teams wondering if Carolina was going to be able to sign him and maybe might have to trade him because they couldn't sign him for next year. However, it appears as if those concerns have dissipated, and it looks like he is going to sign in Carolina, barring any major changes, much to the disappointment of some other teams that were interested. The other situation we want to keep an eye on is here in the CHL, north of the border. 14-year-old Landon DuPont of Calgary is expected to receive exceptional status as soon as next week. Now, Everett won the WHL lottery and will have the #1 overall pick. The announcement has not been made on DuPont yet, but the belief is it will be given to him next week. He will become the second player ever to get it in the WHL. It allows you to play full-time as a 15-year-old. Connor Bedard was the first, so congratulations upcoming apparently to DuPont and to Everett, which will get to draft him first overall in the WHL.
I should give you a longer breather, Elliotte, but I'll just say the ECHL.
Yes. The ECHL, so there are 2 Canadian teams in the ECHL, Trois-Rivières, which is Montreal's team, and Newfoundland, which is Toronto's team. And barring a major change on Tuesday, both of these 2 teams could have their operations suspended if a sale cannot be worked out. Now, the same owner owns the 2 teams, but there's been a lengthy behind-the-scenes battle over payments to the cities and some of the NHL teams, and they've put a deadline. And if it isn't solved by Tuesday, then there's going to be a board meeting, and they're going to suspend operations of the team. Now, there's a lot of players there who are concerned, and of course, hockey in Canada, you don't like to see franchises disband or fold or suspended. There is hope this will be able to be sorted out for next year in some of these cases, but the players are expected to become unrestricted free agents, although there is things being worked on to make sure they are paid through the end of their season. So unfortunate, no question about it, and hopefully long-term it can be worked out, especially Newfoundland. We all know what a great hockey province that is.
Absolutely, Elliotte. Exceptional status. You just earned it for battling through there. Thank you for that.
32 gasps of air.